Welcome again, and we continue with the top stories of the hour. I'm Randolf Jamias. Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Services Vice Senior General Min Aung Hlaing received visiting Chief of Staff of Indian Air Force, Air Chief Marshal Browne, and party at Zeya Thiri Beikman in Nay Pyi Taw on 27 November. The Vice Senior General said that Myanmar and India were common in diverse national races, and they were bordered with water territory and land border of over 1,100 miles. Historically, both countries fell under the British rule, and India regained independence in 1947 and Myanmar in 1948. Since then, India has been rendering assistance to Myanmar. He also expressed thanks to India's assistance for the national development and modernization of Myanmar Tamada. Enhancement of multi-sectoral cooperation through systematic border management is imperative, and the Tamada would not accept any attempt to hamper the stability of India. National development could be achieved if there are political, security, and economic stability. On UN peace troop duties, Myanmar is willing to cooperate and have experience sharing with India. The Indian Air Chief Marshal also discussed that Myanmar was an important neighbor of India and strategic nation for ASEAN region. He expressed to boost mutual cooperation in border areas management and military training. In other news, the International Center for Integrated Mountain Development, based in Nepal, was formed in 1983 with the aims of developing socio-economic life of the rural people in Hindu-Kush Himalayas mountain regions and stability of the ecosystem, as well as handing over the preservation of natural environment to current and future generations. It was formed with 8 member nations that benefit from the 10 rivers and ecosystems. The 43rd ICIMOD Board of Governors meeting was held at Chatrium Hotel in Yangon on 27 November. Union Minister for Environmental Conservation and Forestry U Win Tun discussed that other places of Myanmar are surrounded with mountain ranges, which accounts to 42% of the state. Myanmar borders 317,640 square kilometers of Himalayas, which is about 47% of the region. By tradition, the people from hilly region maintains conservation of natural resources and biodiversity and sustainable development. Due to the increasing population, the forests were cut off to meet the needs for cultivable land, pasture, firewood, and timber. Because of highland cultivation, the soil and bank erosions and landslides can happen. The reduction of agricultural produces are directly related with deterioration of biodiversity. The natural environment and resources in the hilly region are related with the social, tradition, and religious concepts of the people. The Ministry of Environmental Conservation and Forestry is carrying out changing of agricultural system and eradication of shift farming system. He also expressed that the progress of socio-economic life of the people will be carried out with the assistance of ICIMOD together with the pledge of the government. Director General of ICIMOD, Dr. David Molden, and Mr. Thomas Gass of the support group extended greetings. Program Director of ICIMOD, Eklabya Sharma, reported on the prior programs for Myanmar. Lars Erik Lialand of Program Advisory Committee of ICIMOD spoke words of thanks. The meeting will hold till 30th November. Moving on, the estimated budget for 2013-2014 is going to be drafted, and it has to be presented to the Financial Commission. It will also be submitted to the Pidang Susluto for approval. To draft the budget in line with the financial rules and regulations, a coordination meeting was held at the Ministry of Finance and Revenue in Nay Pyi Taw on Monday. Union Minister for Finance and Revenue, U Win Chane, urged the officials from Nay Pyi Taw Council and region and state governments to send the budget proposals in time. Concerning the revenue, the Union Minister stated that 5% of the tax collected in each township by the ministry has been transferred to the Development Affairs Committee of respective township according to Section 59 of the Income Tax Law. The Directors General also presented financial regulations and revenue affairs. The meeting ended with the closing remarks by the Union Minister. Now, the visiting delegation led by Chief of Staff of Indian Air Chief Marshal Browne and wife were welcomed by Chief of Staff Air Major General Aung and officials at Nay Pyi Taw Airport on 27 November. At Zeya Thiri Beikman, the visiting Indian Air Chief Marshal, together with Commander-in-Chief Air General Hlaing, received the salute and inspected the Guard of Honor. The visiting Indian Air Chief Marshal introduced General Hlaing to his delegation members. In return, General Hlaing introduced the visiting Indian Air Chief Marshal with a welcoming party. After the welcoming ceremony, General Hlaing received Indian Air Chief Marshal Browne. General Hlaing and Indian Air Chief exchanged gifts, and the Indian Air Chief Marshal Browne signed the Distinguished Visitors Book. We still have more stories for you. Please don't go away. We'll be back for more.